If you are here and you're wondering how to scale your direct-to-consumer e-commerce brand, this video is for you because by the end of it, I'm going to show you actual real-life examples of how we've taken a store from $2,000 a month to $180,000 a month in just 4 months. So let's get right into it. Hey guys, if you're new to the channel, my name is Chris Marrano, founder of Blue Water Marketing, a digital agency that works with e-commerce brands to help go from basically 0 to 7 figures. We have a tiered program. We know it works. And in this video, I'm going to break down our process and how it can help you to get those same results. So for me personally, I'm a brand guy. I enjoy brands. I like working on brands. So drop shipping, all of those things, I've done them in the past, but I like the brand experience, which is where the direct-to-consumer e-commerce model is my absolute favorite. You have products, you brand them, you create attention and desire, and from there, you grow. So for me, the D2C business model is my absolute favorite. Generally, those are the clients that we want to work with, we enjoy working with. Like I was just saying, this video, I'm breaking you down our steps on how we do this in a real life example that we did this year, the same thing. So a couple of the pros between a D2C brand. A, you have your control. You're not worried about MSRPs, licensing agreements, drop shipping, any of those things. You are able to create the brand. So you have all the control. They also, I don't know, it seems like they really help with the overall experience in terms of understanding your customers and creating that loyalty. Dropshipping is selling this product for this price and hopefully you beat out the competition. When you're creating a brand, you're able to build that customer loyalty and you're able to use that to grow your business even more, because if you have a great product, you can sell it multiple times, you start to diversify your product offerings, and you increase the lifetime value of your customers. They have loyalty to your brand. We see that happening everywhere on the internet right now. These brands have become so large because they have people who are seeking out their brand. So what are some of the challenges of direct-to-consumer before we hop into scaling? The first one is competing with other businesses in your industry. We all know very rarely, other than like this year with AI, industries don't just pop up. So you have competitors. The other problem is fulfillment and manufacturing. How quickly can you get these things made and resupplied to your store to ensure that you're not losing out on very important revenue? And then the third one is marketing. How do you bring your product to market? And that's what we're getting into. So before we get into the data, I'm not going to tell you the brand name because I haven't gotten their authorization, and I am going to just give a public service announcement disclosure. These guys are rock stars. What they've been able to do, creative, the product testing, the technology going into their stuff. We're just running their ads to make sure that they can continue to scale. They're providing us with the creative. We do the copywriting. They're providing us with all of the creative assets, videos, images. We've done none of that. So I do want to be very clear and give almost all of the credit to our client for this one, because they are absolute rock stars with this whole branding that they have done. With that being said, let's hop into their ads on both Google and Facebook and Shopify. So as you can see, $446,000 year to date. January, $5,900 sold. At this point in July 28th, almost throughout the month, we're at 128.54. Last month, they did 136.953. You can see sessions have just continued to increase. You can see add to carts, their conversion rate, 2.29%, which is fantastic. Orders, everything has been going up. And that's where, as a direct-to-consumer brand, you want to be. If you're seeing the sporadic up and downs, like, you have a problem that needs to be addressed. We have to figure these things out. So what did we do? Pairing what I just said about their branding, their creative, everything they're doing, we have been running Facebook and Google ads. So we're in our Facebook ads manager and we're at the maximum time frame. So let's just go this year, going from January 1 until yesterday. which was July 27th, 2023. As we're going through this, I want to look specifically at ROAS. So you guys can see our campaigns, the number of purchases, the cost per purchase, amount spent, and conversion value. So this year, they have spent $24,000, which if you divide 24,000 divided by 7, we're at $3,429 per month. Of course, that's been scaled and continue to do so with this. So we're at an average ROAS of 4.19. Now you guys can see we had a total of 19 campaigns. We have only 5 running now. Out of those 5, we have 8 different ad sets running. And again, we go to ROAS 6.85, 6.69, 6, 5.75. We're now averaging a 5.57x ROAS for every dollar. There's been $5.57 returned to our client. Now, diving deeper, the campaigns that we have on right now, there are a number of different ads running. We're at a 12x ROAS, an 8x, 7, 6.84, 6.62, 6.49, and then we start to tail off, and that's where you can see we've actually turned those ads off because they are not winners. So having enough of a budget and testing the creative, and I keep going back to this client's creative is on fire. They're crushing it. So that is the key to this, is testing with data, understanding lookalike audiences, the algorithm that's coming out these days, what to run with. Our lookalike add to carts are actually performing way better than our lookalike purchase audiences. So knowing those things is super important. From there, we're going to go into Google Ads. Same thing, we're going to set our compare year to date, spent $30,000. So in total this year, they've spent $60,000 in ad spend. ROAS is at a 6.4x, and we have a number of different campaigns in ad groups that are running that are generating those same conversion values, 18x, 5, 4, 3.5. So overall, and then we also have shopping campaigns running. So scaling is all about the content and the data. If you guys are following along and you're wondering, how do you get these different results? The creative and branding, and that's why D2C is so amazing, is because you'll get to control the branding. You don't have to use somebody else's branding that might not actually be working. From there, understanding how to run these campaigns, the ads, how effective they are. And if you're looking for more on that, click this video right up here where I break down strategically how to set up everything for Facebook ads. You can click here for everything on Google Ads. These are going to be so important. If you guys are finding this helpful, if you think, wow, what great results, smash the thumbs up. It helps me, it helps my agency continue to grow, and leave a comment if you have any questions.